Hello. This week's article is titled Burgo. We had seriously miscalculated how much gas we needed for the rental car over the weekend. Young and in love, we were halfway between Ronda and Malaga when I noticed that we were almost out of gas. I saw a side road heading off to the east with what appeared to be a small village. It was really small. In Spain, during the evening, people stroll and greet each other. There was a line of trees on both sides of this road, and they nicely framed all the people that were walking. A light breeze was blowing the leaves, and the sky was starting to color. Folks usually paseo in the town square, and we thought the village must be tiny for them to be out on the road instead. When we rolled into the village, a parked bus took up 25% of the town square. There wasn't enough room for a paseo. The bus driver was relaxing at a table, so we asked him where we could get gasoline. He pointed up an even smaller street to the store. I drove all the way to the top of the hill. Suddenly, we were out of the village and hadn't seen anything that looked like a store. Slowly creeping our way back down, I saw a thermometer on the wall next to a door with a Coca-Cola symbol on it. That had to be the store. I got out of the car and walked over, only to be accosted by a man who was obviously inebriated. In my poor Spanish, I explained to him we were looking for gasoline. He started pounding on the door of the store. Behind us, a woman leaned out the window and said, "You drunken old fool, what are you doing with those nice people?" He pled our cause to her. She replied, "The store owner went to Seville and the store isn't open." She suggested we go to the store owner's wife a few doors around the corner. When we arrived, the wife answered the door and said, "You drunken old fool, what are you doing with these nice people?" She suggested we go up the hill further and see the town's mechanic. At the mechanic's garage, the drunk pounded on the door, which was actually a gate to an interior courtyard. Someone did hear us. The mechanic came out with his son and said, I'm not kidding, "You drunken old fool, what are you doing with these nice people?" The drunk explained, and in short order, we had our gasoline. I think the mechanic only charged me maybe 10 or 15 cents more per liter than he had paid for it before he brought it the 20 miles from Ronda. I would have paid anything. I decided to tip the drunk and proceeded to hand him the equivalent of $5. The mechanic, with a horrified look on his face, grabbed it out of my hands and said, "Are you trying to kill him? If he drinks that much at one time, he's a goner." I gave him 50 cents, which was enough for 2 bottles of wine from a bodega. We put the gas in the car. Heading down the hill, we passed the drunk, who was in a trot heading to the bodega. Then we drove home to Torremolinos. What role does each of us play in life? Am I the drunk or the judgmental woman yelling out the window? Am I a naive tourist with life pushing me here and there? Am I the mechanic with the goods and an honest exchange? Each day we choose. I hope you have a great week and a great weekend. God bless you. See you again soon.